So unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably heard of
AI.
Using our AI platform, AI, OpenAI.
Scolded by AI.
So AI, or artificial intelligence, is the buzzword of 2023. You've probably heard it in a lot of news headlines. You've heard it at work. You've heard it at Apple events, Google events, and that is the term that is being sold to everyone. Now, there's positives and negatives to AI. And a lot of people don't want to talk about the negatives. I kind of do. But also, I want to explain what AI is and why it's controversial. You'll see that a lot of political leaders, a lot of world leaders are very concerned about it, and rightfully so. I'll explain why later. But let's talk about what it is. AI, in the general sense, is a supercomputer that has a lot of information in it. Now, the information can either be fed to it and filtered based on what you want it to output, which is dangerous, or it is connected to the internet, connected to the public, where they can send information in, or it can learn from what people ask it or query it. And that's what AI is in a general sense. That's a very small portion of AI. And you might not know about it, but you use AI every single day. For example, if you swipe your card at a grocery store or online on Amazon, there's AI in the background that goes and says, hey, is this transaction something that this person typically makes? Or is this weird because, this transaction's from Vietnam when this person lives in Pennsylvania? And then it'll flag it. That is AI. It's using the information that it has and searches for anomalies. Small example, but an example nonetheless. So I want to talk about ChatGPT, which is an AI system or platform that is very publicized right now. And that has been available to the public, and you can actually go and check it out right now. So let's go on the laptop and take a look. So we want to go to openai.com/blog/ChatGPT. We can try it. We need to log into it. I'm already logged in. And here it is. So here is the prompt. You have a whole bunch of options, and I encourage you to check it out yourself. It's pretty cool. If you know this part, just click the L button a few times. You can skip like 5 seconds or 15-second intervals. But here's an example. Let's say I want ChatGPT to create a meal plan for me for a week with about $200. So what can it come up with? Let's type that in. Can you create a meal plan for me for a whole week with a budget of $200? Question mark. Let's see. And it goes to work. So it has day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, whole bunch of options. Turkey, meatballs, marinara sauce, good stuff. And then day 7, remember to adjust your portion sizes. It's very nice. So let's actually go and say, but I'm a vegan. Apologize for not accounting for your dietary preferences. And it goes and pretty much gives me a vegan meal plan. I'm not a vegan, but it's considerate, it's smart. So that's ChatGPT, which is cool. But what about in IT? What can it do for me? Well, let's do this. Can you program me a Discord clone using React, which is a JavaScript library or coding language? I'm not a software developer, but let's see what it can do. There it is. It's working. It tells me what I need to do. Let's get some more details. So I asked it to give me actual examples of code of how to create a Discord clone, and it's actually typing it out for me, telling me how to use this code. And the cool thing about it is it's a conversation. So you can have a conversation back and forth, and it's feeding the information that you provided to give you a better response, but then also taking it and adjusting itself. It's dynamically responding to you, which is awesome, very useful. But let's talk about Midjourney, or creating pictures, or some artificial artifacts with AI. And I don't have a subscription to Midjourney. There's a lot of different applications that are using AI to create pictures, but I want to go and show you guys an example of it. If you look at the screen here, I have some creepy alien thing, but here we have a person that says, hey, create a small scroll shop fantasy Dungeons and Dragons, detailed. And this is what Midjourney created. So you see this person here, it goes into a lot of detail. Create a scenery of beauty and tranquility forest at dawn. All right, so this is a pretty cool example of Midjourney. So create a middle-aged man, slightly graying hair, simple, plain, unassuming traveler's robe, light bearded, twinkling eyes, blah, 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 blah. This is what Midjourney created. Now the cool thing about it is this is not a real person. It's creepy, but this is not a real person. However, Midjourney created this, and this could look like an actual person historically, or in a movie or something. So that's where AI is pretty cool. Where AI is creepy is when we enter the world of deep fakes. So what is deep fakes? Deep fakes is when you go and use AI to basically put words to somebody else's mouth. You create a fictitious scenario where somebody is saying something that they've never said before. However, it uses their voice and it uses their face in a video form with their mouth moving and whatnot. These have gotten creepy good recently, and let's take a look.
Hello everyone. I'm here to tell you about the Neuralink crypto token, the new cryptocurrency that will change the world forever. With this token,
we're entering an era in which our enemies can make it look like anyone is saying anything at any point in time.
So, isn't that weird? Now, that's just Elon Musk, and yeah, it kind of sounds like something he would say, but it's not. It's completely fake, and it's very believable. Maybe the second one, not so much, but still pretty believable. Now, the reason why I say a lot of politicians are scared of it, and a lot of world leaders and rich people are scared of it, because that information can be used against them. It could even start a war if you think about it. So let's talk about the 2024 election. We have probably Donald Trump, Biden, whoever else. They could create a deep fake of Biden saying something or Donald Trump saying something against America, against the people, against a race, and that would just destroy them. It's very difficult to also find the authenticity of a file or of a video, especially if it's that convincing. You might have heard in the news lately that there was a scare where something exploded near the Pentagon. Turns out it was AI. It was a fake image, and that actually caused the stock market to crash pretty substantially. It recovered, of course, but that is the implication or the dangerous part of AI. Now, is it the new crypto? I wouldn't say so. Now, the reason why I kind of made this title, it's kind of clickbaity, is because in 2021, 2022, crypto was the hype. It's everything that everybody was talking about. It was all over the news. It was everywhere. And that's what AI is today. Now, is it here to stay, or is it going to just go and be old news in a year? Who knows? I think it's here to stay, and I think it's very dangerous, personally. A lot of bad things can come from people who abuse the system, especially when it's readily available to all of us. So that's where I want to pass things over to you. What do you think of AI? Is it dangerous? Is it fine? Is it being overhyped? Do you use it? Do you not use it? I want to know. Please leave a message in the comments. I'd love to read it, have a discussion with you. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like or maybe even subscribe. It would really help me. Thanks guys. Have a great day. And if it's the weekend, enjoy your weekend. If it's the weekday, get back to work. Bye.